Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, test 1 2 1 2. Mic check, mic check. One. Good evening and welcome to some special edition Tuesday night hockey. As part of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League schedule, some things have kind of been off schedule the last couple of days as a massive multi-day snow event hit this region, causing postponements, cancellations. So we are here on a Tuesday night at the rink in Dartmouth Crossing, Nova Scotia, for this regular season matchup between these two league rivals, the Action Benefits Penguins and the Greenfoot Capitals. The Penguins wearing their blues with the black, yellow, and white trim, and the Greenfoot Capitals wearing their whites with the green and black trim. And a big game in the standings, a chance for the Greenfoot Capitals to solidify home ice advantage in the playoffs against this very same Action Benefits Penguins team. Yes, we do know that these two teams will match up in that first round playoff series, but home ice advantage yet to be decided. Both these teams have 3 games left, including tonight, and they are close in the standings. Right now, the Capitals 3 points up on the Penguins with those 3 games left to play. And again, if the Capitals win tonight, they'll make it a 5-point advantage and not enough points left for the Penguins to catch up. But if the Penguins win, it's just a 1-point lead in the standings for the Capitals with 2 games left to play coming up this weekend. So we are underway here at Dartmouth Crossing. Glad to have you with us on a Tuesday night. Starting in goal for the Penguins, Cicely Harnham. She's 8-6 with a 2.07 goals against average and a .919 save percentage. And at the other end for the Greenfoot Capitals, it's Lauren Delaney. She's got a 6-4 record, 2.15 goals against and an .899 save percentage. And Delaney has to go down as she's tested early. Covers up the lower part of the net, though. No problem there for the Caps goaltender. Great to have you with us. These 2 teams played on Sunday. A 3-1 victory for the Greenfoot Capitals, extending that lead in the regular season to those 3 points. Mabel Gerard had the game-winning goal for the Caps in that one, so the Penguins looking for a measure of payback here on this Tuesday night as the puck goes down into the Penguin zone. Tracking it in there behind the goal. Tanea Sparks tried to work out with it. Puck comes free, and it's whistled off the boards and sent around by Ava Kennedy for the Penguins. Now, puck comes loose. Ryan Johnson throws it right back in behind the Penguins' goal. Couple of players after it there. Puck loose again. Comes to the blue line. Ryan Johnson has to grab it, and they'll regroup. Capitals, long pass. Mabel Gerard just taps it down into the zone. Capitals make a wholesale change here. Just a minute and 10 seconds into the opening period. Penguins trying to come out with that puck. That was Julianne Tran working it forward. But the Capitals try to turn it the other way. That lead pass went beyond Asbridge. And now Penguins will try to regroup and get it out again. There's Julianne Tran tapping it over into the middle of the ice, picked up by Christina Perrin. Perrin gets tangled up there with a couple of defenders, and the puck will go down towards Sarah Bush. Bush loses it there. Penguins trying to pick it up on the forecheck, but the Capitals will gather and smartly move it out of the zone. Ava Beaton sends it down into the Penguin zone, and then she peels out. Another change here. Quick changes for this Capitals team. Just a couple minutes in, and they've been changing them up quick here. Penguins work it into neutral ice up over the red line. Capitals will grab it there. Tried to work that puck across. Intercepting it was Fiona Day, but it's offside. And speaking of Fiona Day, number 13 for the Penguins. Big news as she's recently committed to go to University in Ottawa and play rugby for the University of Ottawa. So congratulations to Fiona. I know you're going to have a great time living in the beautiful city of Ottawa and playing rugby there. Claire Dixon has that puck. Sent down into the Penguin zone. Chasing after it there is Nedelku. She'll pick it up, circle in behind her own goal. Feeds it up. Sarah Almond now will gather. She'll cut right in front of her own goal. Almond, smooth stride there as she gets it to the blue line. And then passed it ahead. That was intercepted. Comes right back to Almond, though. She'll throw it down, forcing Delaney to crouch down and make a save. Puck turned over right in front of the net, and it was just sent wide. Dangerous chance there, but nothing comes of it, and the Capitals' Gerard will pick it up. Bounces it off the wall. Trying to get there quickly is Dowling, and not before the icing is called. So with 3 minutes exactly played in this opening period, no score. It's been a good pace so far to this one. Again, on a Tuesday night, and if you are just joining us and you're not from this region, well, I want to tell you that we have had one heck of a couple of days. It started snowing on Friday night and didn't really stop until yesterday, and still some flurries in some areas. And certainly Nova Scotia and PEI got a lot of snow as we see that puck. Save made there. Gellahu clears it over to the right side. Long shot through a crowd, and it goes off the boards in behind. Capitals trying to get that puck out. Grace Kennedy took a little nudge. Gellahu keeps it in. That wobbling shot went in front and bounced off of Ava Kennedy and into the corner. Caps will pick it up and move it out. Sending it down now is DeRosier. She'll peel off, go for a change. Harnum swings it in along the wall and out the near side. Girard picks it up there, turns, fires it in, but it's picked up by Gellahu. The two captains of this club, Mabel Girard for the Capitals and Megan Gellahu for the Penguins. Those two players have either played with one another or against one another for many years, going right back to their younger days, back in the 2017 range. I was looking at some pictures one of the dads was showing me earlier of these two players, Gellahu and Girard, back at a tournament in 2017, and I guess they've been friends, and again, playing either with one another or against one another for the last 7 or 8 years. So what a cool story, and so many of those stories in the sports world, and hockey no exception. Here's Ryan Johnson now with that puck, getting a little push there from Jenna Greenwood. Puck comes to the near boards. There's the speedy Ava Beaton. Backhands it into the middle of the ice. Trying to get onto it there was LaFave for the Penguins. And then the Penguins will just send it diagonally down into the corner, and it's picked up there by Fleming. Fleming rattles it along the boards, picked up there. Lucy Harland makes a couple of moves. She's shifty. Here comes Harland now. Dashing into the middle of the ice over the red line, now off to the right wing side and just offside as Harland was dancing across the ice. So not quite 5 minutes played here in this opening period between the Capitals and the Penguins. A battle for playoff positioning here and home ice advantage. Again, after tonight, just 2 regular season games left for both of these teams as the playoffs just around the corner. Hard to believe we're already close to playoff time here in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. Now here come the Penguins with Almond. Tried to make a move, had the puck taken off her stick, and the Capitals look to work it right back up. Now it's Izzy Bush. Bush gets it up ahead there for Dowling. Dowling by herself with 4 Penguins in the area, but Dowling ends up coming up with the puck. Works it back to the line for Sarah Bush. Sarah Bush, long shot through a crowd. She loves to do that. She'll walk to the center of the ice, just inside the blue line, and lift it toward the goal. And that time, Harnum able to keep an eye on that puck and grab it to make the save. Couple of roster updates I'll give you here in a sec on the next stoppage. Here's Dixon for Girard. Mabel Girard whistles it wide, going for the top corner. Penguins try to clear the puck out, kept in though smartly, and it goes in toward the slot area, grabbed there by Rachel Hartnell. Now it's popped up onto the glass. Hartnell on it again. Penguins look to work it out. That cross-ice pass goes all the way by Georgia Stevens. And now the Penguins will make a change as Mabel Girard brings it up. Girard stops in the zone, rolls it along the boards, in behind the net. Capitals on it again. Trying to get some offense going here. Quick shot there. Is turning with it was Asbridge and got a nice shot away, and Harnum makes the save. But just to finish the thought, yeah, this region got absolutely hammered with snow. Some areas 60 to 80 in central Nova Scotia, HRM. You get up into Cape Breton, some reports of 120, 130 and more. State of emergency declared in Cape Breton. So it's been a wild and woolly few days here from a snow perspective. And if you are in any of the affected areas, we certainly hope you're doing well and that you're safe out there. 13:30 to go in this opening period. Capitals and Penguins. These two teams, they're going to meet in the first round of the playoffs. The question is, who's going to have home ice advantage? Capitals win tonight. They've got home ice. Penguins win. Well, it'll be decided on the weekend with 2 more games each for these teams. Now coming away with it is Megan Gellahu, the captain. Sends it into the middle. Getting caught up there at center ice was Perrin. And then it's sent down in behind the goal, and Delaney will just calmly stop it there. Capitals will look to break it out with Rothenberg. Rothenberg has to go back in behind her own goal, though. Grace Fleming has it. She'll go cross-ice behind the net to Ryan Johnson. Once again up towards Rothenberg. Stepping in, though, is Greenwood. Puck comes loose, and it's gathered there by Fleming, but in comes Almond. Almost stole it away to give herself a chance, but now the Penguins will retreat and look to work it up the other way, and then that puck goes off the stick of Greenwood and up into the netting. And just to get back to a couple of injury updates for this Action Benefits Penguins team. both Molly Amaro and Claire Tolson with upper body injuries, not available tonight, not playing. And for the Greenfoot Capitals, everybody good, everybody healthy, and all hands on deck. Puck goes down into the zone. Grace Kennedy takes a look, sees a couple of blue shirts, and she'll just send it along the boards. Puck comes out into neutral ice, picked up there by Allman. She'll just send it cross ice. Haven't been any real tough scoring chances yet for either side as we've played almost 8 minutes. These two teams certainly know each other well. Again, just having played this past Sunday, a 3-1 win for the Capitals. Jumping on the puck, Victoria Tran stops behind her own net. Rothenberg, the lone forechecker, forces the issue, and Tran tried to send it up. That bounced off of Tanea Sparks, but the Capitals now watch the Penguins bring it in. Mrs. Hartnell took a shot that deflected wide of the goal, and now the speedy Dowling, one-on-one. Dowling cuts to the left. Dowling takes it in behind the goal, circling around, goes all the way back to Bush. Walks into the high slot, takes the shot through a crowd in a pad, saving a good one from Hurnham. Again, you see Sarah Bush, her signature move. Glide to the middle, get that shot away from the high slot. Mabel Gerard now sends it over to Tanea Sparks, steps around one defender. Sparks into the zone, cuts to the middle, sends it in front there, and trying to get a stick on it was Dowling and just couldn't control. Nice setup, just couldn't connect on the back end. Gerard now trying to reach for that puck, slides it over to Tanea Sparks. Capitals will make a change. Meanwhile, it's Nedelku in behind her own net, tried to send it up towards Julianne Tran. Claire Dixon stops it, sends it into the middle. Gerard turns and fires, and the shot was knocked down. Puck picked up there by Fiona Day. Dixon, though, stops it at the point, sends it in towards Asbridge, who was waiting for it. Didn't go to her, but the Capitals had it again. But now it's the Penguins who will grab that puck and send it down the ice. Penguins making changes now. Both these teams changing on the fly. Here comes Driscoll. Ever dangerous is Driscoll, and it's the bad line out there. Beaton, Asbridge, and Driscoll. 6, 18, and 16. The bad line. So not quite halfway through this opening period. Driscoll in on the faceoff, as the puck will be dropped to the left of Hurnham. Scramble off the draw, and it's sent in behind the net, picked up there by Victoria Tran. Tran, crisp pass up onto the stick of Greenwood. Greenwood now dishes over to the side for Ellie Eisner. Eisner watches that puck go deep into the corner. Now it'll come along the boards, and it's picked up there by Beaton. Works it up to Asbridge. Asbridge trying to shift her way into the zone, turns, sends it in toward the net. Getting a stick on it there calmly was the goaltender Hurnham, and the Penguins will look to get right back out of the zone. They send a puck into neutral ice. Rothenberg was there to send it back in. Now Harland dashing in on the forecheck. Puck along the wall. Kept inside there. Capitals have it. Here's Harland now from the right wing. Tried to send it over to the middle for a cutting Kennedy, but it's the Penguins who'll come back now 2-on-2. It's Hartnell up there with Georgia Stevens. Hartnell takes a little push into the boards. Harland comes in to help out. Stevens got knocked down. Play carries on, and Ryan Johnson will gather for the Capitals. Tried to work it out, kept in neatly though by Fiona Day. Georgia Stevens feeds it in front. Hartnell tried to corral it, couldn't get a good wood on it. There was a quick shot and a pad save as Delaney had to be sharp. Little bit of pressure coming now from the Penguins. Rothenberg for the Capitals on that far side. Feeds it over to Harland. She got twisted around. And now here comes Perrin. Feeds it into the middle, trying to set up Kennedy, but it was broken up by Grace Fleming. Fleming gets spun around. Puck taken there by Kennedy. Tried to feed it back into the middle, returning the favor for Perrin. But it's Mabel Gerard who'll carry it out. She gets to the red line, sends it down into the Penguin zone. That hops over the stick of Hurnham. Jumping on it quickly is Sparks, who tried to feed it to a dashing Gerard. Sparks on it again in a crowd. Tanea Sparks stick handles, works it back to Sarah Bush. Bush lowers the head. She'll spin away now. There she is, cutting to the middle. You know what's coming. There's the shot, and sends it wide. That is indeed the patented Sarah Bush play. Grab the puck, glide to the center of the ice, high slot, middle slot, low slot, letting it go. 8 minutes left to play in this tightly contested opening 20 minutes. Megan Gallahue Sends that puck up ahead now as the Penguins look to get it out of their own zone. That puck spinning along the blue line. Penguins were in the midst of a change. Stopping was Reese Vauteur just to clear the puck as she was stepping onto the bench. Now here's Driscoll. Has Asbridge heading to the middle. Driscoll in front to the backhand, and Hurnham shuts the door. Big rush there from Driscoll with Asbridge causing traffic, and Hurnham makes the save, and back the Penguins come the other way now. Long shot off the crest of the goaltender. Puck is loose. Players scrambling, trying to grab the puck, and the Capitals will chip it out of the zone. Chances at both ends, and the goaltenders have the answers. Now down to 7:12 to play. Penguins coming out of their zone. This is Fiona Day. Day, hockey player by night, rugby player by day. Or by night as well, who knows. But definitely a very talented two-sport athlete, as many of these players are. Onto the puck now, Victoria Tran. Tran getting a little pressure in behind her own net. Kennedy intercepts. Feeds it in front. Dixon was there, pinching down low, and had the puck stolen away. Here comes Gellahu. Ever steady Megan Gellahu into the slot. Big again, the action picking up. Now the chances are starting to come. And right now it's both goaltenders. Delaney for the Capitals. And of course, at the other end, Hurnham for the Penguins. Off the face-off, Penguins control. Kennedy sends it down low. Ryan Johnson tries to move it. Now Gerard gets to the puck. Gerard takes a little nudge there from Stevens. Gerard still with the puck. Stevens heavy on the forecheck. Gerard stays with it though. Puck took a weird deflection, ended up right in front of the Capitals' goal, but Grace Fleming was right there to grab it. Now Gerard has it. Quick pass up to Grace Kennedy. Kennedy going wide down the right, tried to cut inside, had the puck chipped off of her blade, and then Kennedy gets taken down. The referee's arm goes up, and we're going to have our first power play, and it's going to go to the Capitals as Johnson lets a shot go through a crowd. And as Ava Kennedy touches the puck, the referee blows the whistle, so we're going to have our first penalty call of this game, and it's going to be Ava Kennedy heading to the box, and it's going to be a tripping call against number 14 for the Penguins. So the first power play of the game goes to the Greenfoot Capitals. So face-off in the Penguin zone. Power play advantage now for the Caps. Off the face-off, Gerard controlling. Gets it back to the line. Fleming back there with Sarah Bush. Bush has the puck now. Looking, dishes for Fleming. Little tic-tac-toe going here. Gerard has it, skates off to the right wing, now takes it down low, right along the goal line. Gerard setting up in Gretzky's office, tried to feed it out in front, and it's intercepted there by Nedelku. Gerard back on it though. Capitals working here on the power play. Here's Sparks, high slot, big shot, Fleming! Had it deflect there as she was set up beautifully. Couldn't get the clean shot away. Gerard on it again. Right by the RBC logo. Now she skates off to the right, takes the shot. That hit the leg of Dowling, and that's going to allow the Penguins to send it down the ice, and they'll get a change in. 1:10 to go in the power play for the Capitals. 5:07 in the period. Here comes Sarah Bush. So steady out there. Turns her back to the defender. Works it back to Sparks. She feathers it over onto the stick of Izzy Bush now. Bush, quick pass off to the left. Intercepted by the Penguins. And again, the puck cleared down, and that'll take more time off of this Penguins penalty kill. Ava Beaton makes a move at her own blue line. Now feeds it up ahead. Asbridge out there with Beaton and Driscoll. Here's Beaton in tight, takes the shot up high. Hurnham down, square to the shooter. No problem making the save, but again, the energy coming from the bad line of Beaton, Asbridge, and Driscoll. 36 seconds left in the power play. Driscoll, Beaton, and Asbridge stay out there. In on the draw was LaFay for the Penguins. And the puck loose into the corner. Jumping on it quickly is Asbridge now. She changes places with Driscoll. Asbridge skates off to the right, gets it over for Beaton. 22 seconds to go in the power play. Beaton to Asbridge. Heading toward the front of the goal. Tried to feed it back to her. But it was the Penguins able to read it, grab the puck. They'll send it away. 10 seconds to go in the power play. One last rush perhaps now for the Capitals. Here is Beaton, 1-on-4, going for the corner. And sent it high and wide. Rothenberg on the puck. Delaney tapping her goal stick, letting her teammates know that the penalty is almost over now is over. So the power play doesn't net any kind of positive result goal-wise for the Capitals. Penguins kill it off. So with 3:52 to go in the period, shots on goal 5 apiece, and still no score. Leading goal scorer for this Penguins team, it's Georgia Stevens. She's got 13 on the year. And for the Capitals, 17 goals for Tanea Sparks. So the two number 9s are the leading goal scorers for their respective clubs, Stevens and Sparks. Penguins on the puck. That pass ends up finding Christina Perrin in the middle. Perrin just hammers it down into the back part of the zone for the Capitals, and Perrin goes off for a change. Penguins with the puck. Cross-ice pass, trying to connect over there with Allman. That was broken up. Penguins will retreat now into neutral ice with 3:10 to go in the period. Jumping onto that puck is Ryan Johnson. Caps making change. Johnson's on her own. Johnson backhands it in front of the goal. Only blue sweaters there. And the Penguins will clear it out of the zone. That puck slides by everybody. DeRosier picks it up now, spinning away from the forecheck. Almond runs into DeRosier, and the puck ends up going onto the stick of Tanea Sparks. Long pass over onto the other side. Dowling tries to work it ahead. Gerard couldn't reach it. And now the Penguins will transition it back the other way. Greenwood feeds it up ahead. Quick shot there. Letting it go was the dangerous Ellie Eisner. She's the second leading scorer on this Penguins team. She's got 12 goals, 13 assists, 25 points on the season. Ever dangerous number 21, Ellie Eisner. Face off to the right of Delaney. Down to 2:35 to go in this opening period. Off the draw, Allman tried to get that puck. Gerard now lost it in her feet. Allman gets it right back through a crowd. Allman still has it. And then finally the puck comes off of her stick. Fleming gathers, settles, spins away. And the Capitals work it out of the zone. Gerard had it go by her stick, but it goes down into the Penguin zone where Sparks will pick it up for the Capitals. Sparks loses an edge, and the Penguins will pick it up now. This is Greenwood. Greenwood sends it down deep into the zone. A couple of Penguins now go for a change, but they have it deep in the zone. This is Kennedy. Kennedy turning at the circle. She falls down, and the puck sent out toward the red line where it's picked up by the Penguins. They'll bring it into the zone. Victoria Tran sends it in deep. Ava Kennedy is there. Kennedy takes a nudge. Sarah Bush. Bodies flying here as going into the boards. Stevens. She's okay, though. And look at Driscoll now. Takes it from the skate to the stick, trying to work it forward. And now the Capitals will try to regroup here and go on the attack. Beaton chips it down low. She'll chase after it herself. Victoria Tran gets there first. She gets it now to Rachel Hartnell. Hartnell tried to work it out. Dixon keeps it in at the blue line. And now the Penguins will try again. Hartnell ran into Dixon. Puck loose. Driscoll picks it up. Driscoll sends it in. Caps got to make a change here, and the Penguins will take advantage and work the puck up to the red line. And now into the zone with the Fiona Day. Speedy Fiona Day tried to get a shot away. Good job there by Beaton, lifting the stick of Fiona Day just at the last minute and taking away a potential scoring chance. Grace Kennedy now turns up ice, looking to her left. That's where she goes with the puck. Rothenberg lost her balance for a second, gets the puck right back. Evie Rothenberg sends the puck down low. Chasing after it there is Nedelku. Grace Kennedy comes in on the forecheck, gets the puck, gets it to Harland. Just 27 seconds to go here in the period. Back to the point it goes. Izzy Bush takes a couple of steps in, fed it ahead underneath the stick of Kennedy. Now Harland again trying to do some shifty moves over there, but it's the Penguins who will pick it up, and the puck sent out to center ice. Capitals bring it right back in. Only a few seconds left. Kennedy leans into a shot off the tip of the glove of the goaltender Hurnham. Dixon from the slot takes a shot. A low one along the ice, and Hurnham makes the stick save just as the buzzer sounds with the Capitals buzzing for those last few seconds, and Hurnham having to make a couple of key saves there to keep it scoreless. Shots on goal, 7-6 favoring the Greenfoot Capitals, the visitors in this one. But on the main scoreboard, we still have goose eggs. Greenfoot Capitals action benefits Penguins. No score after 20 minutes. We'll step aside, take a break for the intermission, let the Zamboni do its thing, and second period action coming your way in about 9.5 minutes. No score here in Dartmouth, Penguins and Capitals. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll be back. Just getting ready for puck drop here in period number 2 on this Tuesday night at the RBC Centre in Dartmouth Crossing, Nova Scotia. It's the Greenfoot Capitals taking on the Action Benefits Penguins. A battle for home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs. These two teams, we do know, because of the way the standings have gone thus far, that these two teams will indeed meet in the first round of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League playoffs. The question is, who will have home ice advantage in that best-of-5 series? Will it be the Capitals or the Penguins? Right now, with 3 games left to play, including tonight, so there'll be 2 games left for each of these teams after tonight's game. But coming into action tonight, a 3-point advantage in the standings for the Greenfoot Capitals. They won against this same Penguins team on Sunday by a score of 3-1. No score in this one. But again, the Capitals leading in the standings by 3 points. If the Caps win tonight, that would extend their lead in the standings to 5 points. And with both teams only having 2 games left, that's only 4 points left to attain after tonight. So Capitals win tonight. They extend the lead to 5 points over the Penguins in the standings, and they would indeed secure home ice in round number 1 of the playoffs. But a lot of hockey left to go here tonight. Just about set for the second period. Penguins wearing their blue with black, gold, and white trim. Caps with the green and black trim on their white jerseys. Cicely Harnum in goal for the Penguins, and Lauren Delaney for the Caps. Off the faceoff, Harland takes it right down into the zone. We begin this second period, even strength, 5-on-5. Hartnell works it up to Stevens. Stevens tried to bust up through the middle, but the Capitals broke that up. Harland had it for a second, gets it right back. Lucy Harland now right over that logo at center ice. Fed it ahead, trying to connect with Kennedy. That doesn't work. Now Nedelku will track it back in behind her own goal and skate out with it. Here comes Nedelku, skating by everybody now. She sends it down to the zone, low along the ice. And Delaney forced to stop it with the goal stick. Now Dowling, right back the other way. Chips it ahead, chases after it herself. Dowling now in behind the goal with some speed. Tried to stop, lost an edge. Jumps right back up, but not before Reese Vauteur got to that puck. That puck tapped into the middle. Perrin moves it up ahead. Vauteur couldn't grab the puck, and Fleming will get it, and Vauteur loses an edge. Not sure what's going on with the ice here. I know that it just had a Zamboni fresh coating. We've seen a couple of players kind of lose an edge and go down here in the early seconds of this second period. Perrin works it up ahead. Vauteur flips it down into the Capital zone. Penguins make some changes here. Somebody's lost a net guard, it looks like, as a shot comes in. Gellahu let it fly. No problem there. An open path for Delaney to see that and make the save. Just a minute and 29 has come off the clock here in this second period. Shots on goal 8-7 now, favoring the Penguins. Eisner on that draw, right off the face-off, slapped over toward the boards. Eisner trying to control that puck. Back it comes to Nedelku at the point. Long shot, and again, no problem for Lauren Delaney, who had an eye on that puck and just watched it right into the webbing of her catching glove. So we'll have another face-off here. In the Cab zone to the left of Delaney. Eisner in on the face-off against Asbridge. Or excuse me, that's Driscoll in there, 16, not 18. Off the face-off, Driscoll chases after the puck herself, moves it up. There's Asbridge over on that far side. Now Beaton with some speed. Floats it into the middle. Driscoll will gather it. Takes it along the boards, turns away from the forecheck. Gets it up high. There's Sarah Bush walking in, shot through a crowd, and it bounces in behind the goal. Beaton backhands it along. Caps trying to work it out of their own, trying to get control of it, I should say, in the Penguin zone. Izzy Bush tried to feed it along there, couldn't quite connect with Beaton. And now Nedelku will get it out of the zone for the Penguins. And that's going to end up being an icing call. So just a little over 2 minutes played in this second. And the faceoff will come down into the Penguin zone. Again, big battle in the standings here. Capitals win. They go up by 5 points with just 2 to play, and they'll secure first round home ice in the first round. Capitals controlling off that faceoff, but then Harland turned it over. Eisner tried to work it ahead, comes right back to Harland. She gives way to DeRosier. Cross ice to Rothenberg. Rothenberg tried to find and feed it to Kennedy, but that was broken up by the Penguins. Here comes Hartnell now, 1-on-3. Rachel Hartnell takes a nudge into the corner. Hartnell goes down, and the referee's arm is up. You could hear a couple of moans there and groans from the crowd of the Penguins when they saw Hartnell get taken down there. And over to the penalty box goes number 19, Claire Dixon. So the first power play of the game for the Penguins, and it comes with 17:20 left in the second period. So Dixon to the penalty box, and Penguins to the power play. Georgia Stevens in on the draw up against Kennedy. Stevens controls, back to the point it comes. Gellahu walks in, takes a step, takes a shot, and Delaney down to make the save. Good job by Delaney there, able to deal with the traffic in front and find that point shot off the stick of number 44, Megan Gellahu. Only 6 seconds came off the penalty there. Hartnell in on the draw against Kennedy this time. Clean win for Hartnell. Penguins have the puck. They look to get set up here on this power play. Eisner from a sharp angle, set it right in front of the goal. Over to the other side. Hartnell back to Gellahu. They're announcing the boarding call now against Dixon. Here's Eisner. Feeds it across. Hartnell couldn't get a clean stick on that. If she had the open net to tap it into. And all the way down the ice it goes, and then Eisner again up there with Allman. Eisner feeds it across to Hartnell. Penguins working on this power play. 1:17 to go in the advantage for the Action Benefits Penguins. Gelahoo. Tight ropes along the blue line. Feeds it over there for Hartnell. Fleming trying to force the issue and the puck sent out of the zone. That's going to force the Penguins to retreat. Gelahoo sends it up there towards Perrin. Now toward the middle of the ice. That was Kennedy trying to go in toward the middle. The puck went one way, and Kennedy went right into the crease. Look at Gelahoo with the slick moves. Gelahoo tried to get a shot away. Now feeds it in front. Puck is loose, and down goes Delaney. Bodies flying again as Greenwood tumbled down right over top of the Capitals goaltender. And Delaney going to take the cage off here and just kind of regroup, have a little drink, and get reset here after she had Greenwood kind of barrel roll over top of her there right in front of the crease with the Penguins pressing. Down to 47 seconds left in the power play for the Penguins. Face off to the left of Delaney. Off the draw, Capitals trying to clear, and they hammer it down out of the zone. Victoria Tran getting to that puck first, Dowling in chase. Tran backhands it to herself behind her own net. Victoria Tran feeds it up now onto the stick of Fiona Day. Day will backtrack into her own zone. Penguins trying to get set up here with just 22 seconds left in their power play. Puck along the boards on the right side. Kennedy tried to catch up to it, but it goes all the way down as the Capitals will take more time off of this Penguins power play. Now just 8 seconds to go in the penalty to Claire Dixon. Maybe one last rush coming here. Greenwood into the zone, had her stick checked. Puck bouncing over there in front of that Penguins bench. And out of the ice, onto the ice, I should say, was Dixon. So we're back to 5-on-5. Capitals kill the penalty. Asbridge goes down, slides into the boards. Nedelku grabs the puck and skates away with it. Taking a nudge there was Alicia Nedelku. She goes flying. Play carries on. Here's Mabel Gerard. Works it up ahead to Sarah Bush. Couple of quick passes trying to connect with Asbridge. That hopped over her stick. Asbridge now chips it in behind the goal, flying in there to get it as Beaton. Teams at 5-on-5. Look at Ava Beaton trying to go for a skate. Had the puck knocked away, and the Penguins will skate away with it. Tried to anyway, as Vauteur tried to feed it up ahead. But the Capitals will grab it and retreat into their own zone, looking to break out here. Lead pass goes by everybody. Asbridge was reaching for it. Now, Gelahoo cleared it. Asbridge gets a quick shot, and bobbling it there was Hernum, but she made the save. Off the rebound now, Asbridge on it again. Feeds it to Beaton. The bad line out there now. Beaton, Asbridge, Driscoll in front as that shot was stopped and cleared away. Good pressure here now from the Capitals. Penguins clear it out. Sarah Bush will go after that puck. Bush turns, skates up ice with it now. Sarah Bush right over the red line by herself, 1-on-4. Bush tried to take a shot away. That hit the skate of Gelahoo, but a great rush there by number 13 for the Capitals, Sarah Bush. And that goes all the way down the ice for an icing call. Well, we saw a couple of good saves so far in this game from both goaltenders, and certainly for the Penguins goaltender, Cicely Hernum. Hernum will watch this face-off now to her right. And off the draw, DeRosier slides it across ice. There's a quick shot off looked like maybe a stick. The puck deflected up. No problem, though, for Cicely Hernum. And a couple of big fans of Cicely Hernum watching tonight from Isle of Mort in the beautiful province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Alice and Ward, the grandparents of Cicely Hernum, tuning in tonight from beautiful Isle of Mort. So Alice and Ward, I hope you're enjoying the game tonight, watching your granddaughter do a fantastic job in goal for the Action Benefits Penguins. And I'm a Newfoundlander originally myself from St. John's, so quite familiar with the beautiful Isle of Mort. Hope things are well over there. Hope you didn't get as much snow as we got in this region the last couple of days. My goodness. Face off again to the right of Allison Ward's granddaughter. Puck along the boards. Trying to work with it. There's Harland. Harland gets it off the boards. Harland goes up against Nedelku. Nedelku took Harland down. Harland gets right back up. Tried to get it to Rothenberg, who was right in front of the goal. Now the other way. Hartnell Breaks it down the left side. Rachel Hartnell cuts in, takes a shot, glove save, puck loose. Rebound grabbed by the Capitals and cleared away. A great rush there by Hartnell. Stevens gets it right back. Hartnell tried to feed it to her on the give and go. Good pressure there from this line for the Penguins. Gallahue tries to backhand it forward. Harlan jumps on it, sends it right back into the Penguin zone, and Gallahue will have to jump after it. Here is the captain, Megan Gallahue, number 44. Works it up along the boards. That goes all the way onto the stick of Ryan Johnson. She'll backpedal, feeds it up. That goes to Allman, though, grabbing it for the Penguins. Allman tried to make a move, got knocked down, and the Capitals will grab and go. Gerard sends it down into the Penguin zone for the Capitals. Jumping on it now is Sparks. Tanea Sparks trying to work against a couple of Penguins defenders. Puck goes high into the air. Capitals stay with it. Back to the right point. Fleming couldn't keep it in. And now Capitals will have to clear the zone and regroup here with Ryan Johnson. Sending it up for Gerard. Being watched closely there by Eisner. And the puck sent right back down into the Capitals' end of the ice. 8 minutes gone in this second period. Still no score. Shots on goal even up 10 apiece. Haley Dowling down the left side. Making a dash down into the zone. Victoria Tran there. And the Penguins will pick it up and look to skate it away. Here comes Nedelku. She has been skating miles tonight, and a confident stride for Nedelku. Takes a shot. Bobbled there on the glove save. The rebound came flashing right out in front, and Gerard grabs it for the Capitals. But I'll tell you what, Alicia Nedelku, I'm not sure what she had for supper ahead of this Tuesday night game, but she's always a good skater. But tonight she has just got an extra bit of zip in that stride. Number 22 in blue, Alicia Nedelku. Confident skating stride tonight. She's looked good. Capitals now, though, on the attack here, trying to get something toward the front of the goal. Back to the point it comes. Izzy Bush with a long shot. Driscoll right in the face of Hernam. And Cicely Hernam, with her grandparents watching from Isla Mort, makes the big save as they play Heave Away, almost fitting. We're talking about Isla Mort in the beautiful province of Newfoundland and Labrador. And on comes Heave Away. Me jollies, we're all heading to Isla Mort. Off the face-off. Trying to set it up in front there. Action again, and Hernam had to be sharp as this line once again of Driscoll, Asbridge, and Beaton causing all kinds of trouble. The bad line. Beaton, Asbridge, Driscoll off the face-off. Back it comes to Izzy Bush. She gets it to Beaton, cross ice, long pass. Bush winds, fires, rebounds in front. Puck was loose. That deflected right in front of Hernam, and she got a pad on it. And then action trying to jump on the rebound were the Capitals. And we're going to have a penalty call here with 10:45 to go in the period. It's a tripping call. And it looks like this is going against number 16, Ella Driscoll of the Capitals. So Driscoll guilty of the tripping infraction, and a power play now for the Penguins. Penguins are under a little bit of pressure there from the Caps, but now they've got a power play and a face-off down in the Capitals zone. Capitals control off the face-off. Gallahue just keeps it in, or does she? No, she doesn't. Thought she had it in there for a moment, but the Caps forced it out. Penguins now going to try to get set up here with Almond. Almond tried to chip it ahead, but I think that went up and touched one of the players on the Penguins bench. So we'll have a stoppage and a face-off with 10.5 minutes to play in this second period. Still no score in this pivotal matchup between these two clubs. Just 3 points separating them in the standings. And one of these teams desperately wanted to get home ice. Here's Driscoll. Tried to feed it across. Kennedy blocked that. And then Harlan just gets enough of a stick on that to send it out of the zone. Megan Gallahue under some forecheck pressure from Harlan. Turns, works it up to Sarah Almond. Almond now skates into the zone. Gets in a little deeper. Takes it in down below the goal line. Almond still has it. Kept that puck on the blade of her stick. Tried to work it up along the boards, but the Capitals able to send it the length of the ice. Hernam stops it there for her captain, Gallahue. There's the shifty Harland again in on the forecheck. Gallahue turns away from Harland. Gallahue, the lefty, tried to feed across ice. Rothenberg stepped in, intercepted, but the Penguins grab it right back. Eisner trying to make a move at the blue line. 51 seconds left in the power play for the Penguins. Here comes Greenwood. Getting a little shove there from Rothenberg. Rothenberg forces the turnover, and Evie Rothenberg will just send it down the ice, taking more time off of this power play for the Penguins. Fiona Day, the soon-to-be Ottawa rugby player. Going to be going to university in Ottawa in the fall, playing rugby. That's going to be pretty cool. Fiona, a great hockey player and a wonderful rugby player as well. Penguins on the puck. Here's Day, walking along the blue line now. 15 seconds to go in the power play. In toward the front of the goal, trying to reach it there was Lefebvre. Goes all the way to the other side. And then Nedelku tried to feed it in front. Now Greenwood down low. Kennedy was there as well, and the puck popped out in front. And Rothenberg able to clear it away. Penalty is over. Team's back to 5-on-5, and that's going to be an icing. So the Capitals kill off the penalty, and then just as the penalty expired, they sent the puck down the ice. So that gives the icing and brings the face-off all the way down into the Capital zone. Face-off will be to the right of Lauren Delaney. Sparks in on the draw against Vauteur. And it's the Capitals who control off of that face-off. To the near side, Driscoll trying to push it ahead. Now it comes to Rothenberg. Rothenberg has Sparks with her. Rothenberg backhands it down the ice. Evie Rothenberg heads to the bench. Fresh legs on now for the Capitals. Driscoll was looking for that puck. Sparks tried to feed it to her. Now Izzy Bush from the point. Took a shot that deflected off a stick and went in behind the net. Gallahue had a stick on it there for a moment, and the Penguins now will skate it out of their own zone. Quick pass over there for Perrin. Feeds it into the middle. This is Julianne Tran. Leaves it for Vauteur. Back to Tran. Capitals intercepted that, but Gallahue steps in and sends it down low. Perrin tried to get to that puck. Izzy Bush got there first, though. And then Izzy tried to go to her sister Sarah. Took a funny bounce off the boards, and that almost gave Hartnell a chance. Puck fed in front and cleared into the corner. That was a weird bounce off of those boards in behind the Capitals' goal. Well, the Capitals, though, take that puck. They'll send it down the ice, and that's going to be icing once again. So 7:25 left to go, second period. Capitals have iced the puck, so again the faceoff will come down into the Capital zone. So another offensive zone faceoff here for the Penguins. Faceoff will be now to the left of Lauren Delaney. Kennedy in on the draw versus Beaton. Or excuse me, that's Driscoll. 16, not 6. And Driscoll has the puck now. There's Ava Beaton. Feeds it up to Asbridge. The bad line out there again for this Caps club. Sarah Bush tried to work it along. Good job covering up there by the Penguins. Nice pass up ahead now. Onto the stick of Georgia Stevens with speed down the right side. Georgia Stevens trying to cut in, swoops behind the goal, tried to get it out to Hartnell, and it went by Hartnell, and then grabbing it now is Tanea Sparks, right back the other way. Sparks tried to feed Izzy Bush, who was in on the rush, and the Penguins able to intercept. Jumping on it, though, is Dowling and gets a chance. Puck loose, down, they score. No, says the referee. Action in front, right in front of Hurnham, who made the initial save. Puck was loose for a second, but the referee must have lost sight. The Capitals thought that they had shoveled it in behind the Penguins goalkeeper, but right there, with a great line of sight, was the referee, and immediately he waved it off. So there was no doubting that call. Good, concise, quick call by the referee. We play on. No score with 6:38 to go in the second. That puck flutters up towards Eisner, who skates over the blue line with it now. 3 Penguins right across the ice. Over towards Allman. Now Eisner has it. Eisner trying to spin away from DeRosier, and Sparks will grab it for the Capitals. Gallahue pinching in, keeping that puck down low. Eisner feeds it to the side of the goal. And a couple of players there whacking at it, and Ava Lefebvre took a little shot to the melon there as she was down, trying to get a puck toward the goal. She definitely took a shot up toward the helmet, and I think it's going to be number 77, Cala DeRosier, over to the penalty box. Now It will be, well, they've got 2 up on, nope, they put 4. I was about to say they had 2, but it is indeed a double minor, and I'm guessing it's going to be for head contact. And body language telling me that Cala DeRosier not at all happy with the call. Now, I'm not sure if she's not happy with the call or if she's mad at herself for the shot. Regardless, a double minor, 4 minutes of power play time up there now for this Penguins club. Big chance here on the power play. There's a shot. Delaney with the save. Rebound sent wide. Eisner on the puck again. Penguins here setting up on this power play. An extended amount of power play time now after that double minor. 4-minute penalty. Puck in behind the goal. Penguins player Fleming slow to get up. Gelahou tried to feed it into the slot, and the captain, Gerard, read it beautifully and hammers it down the length of the ice. Capitals changing up the penalty killers here. Meanwhile, the Penguins will work it up. Greenwood taps it over to the left-hand side. Here's Hartnell, has Almond with her. Eisner joins the rush. Almond couldn't corral it. Eisner jumps on the puck. Penguins with it again, trying to get set up here. 3 minutes to go in the power play. Victoria Tran feeds it to the left side. Into the middle. Puck is loose. Capitals can't clear it. Tran steps into it. Big shot. Off the post. Rebound. They score! A power play goal. The initial shot by Victoria Tran. And you could hear it up here. Clank. Off the iron. But right there to deposit it in, I believe it was number 17, Rachel Hartnell. So pressure on the power play by the Penguins. Victoria Tran grabbed that puck high slot, walked in, took the shot. It beat the goaltender Delaney, but not the post, but the rebound bounced right out to Rachel Hartnell. And Hartnell has her 12th of the season. And the first goal of the game belongs to the Penguins. It's a power play marker, and it's 1-0 Pens. Short-handed now. Capitals looking to come back and answer. Penguins will go in behind their own goal, 1:40 to go. So the first goal was scored in the first half of the minor. So the second half stays up there, and the Penguins stay on the power play. So they're announcing the Hartnell goal now. But again, that's number 12 on the air, the assist going to Victoria Tran on that power play marker. 1:17 of power play time left for the Penguins as they ice the puck, and coaches never like to see a puck get iced when you're on the power play. However, it can happen. So the Capitals will take a face-off down in the Penguin zone as they kill off the remaining 1:16 of that double minor to Cala DeRosier. Fleming from the left point now, walks it along the blue line, tried to send it into the middle, but the Penguins will gather and they'll bring it out. Here's Kennedy. Ava Kennedy cuts to the left, takes the shot, sends it wide, and then Fleming helps her goaltender pin it against the side of the net, and we'll have a face-off with 1 minute and 1 second left in the power play for the Penguins. Shots on goal, 15-13 favoring the Pens. Off the face-off, puck is loose over to the right side. Capitals trying to clear it out. Almond couldn't keep it in at the blue line, so Eisner will grab it and send it over to Sarah Almond, who pitches it off to the left. Now Almond tried to gather that puck as she skated in over the blue line, and again the Penguins will have to retreat. Here's Gelahou now, Megan Gelahou. 37 seconds to go in the power play for the Penguins. Eisner trying to move with that puck. Capitals doing a good job here on the penalty kill, keeping the puck outside their zone. Here's the goal scorer, Hartnell now. She jumps on it. Rachel Hartnell leaves it for Gelahou. Gelahou walks in, left face-off circle, now takes it down low. Had her pocket picked right there, and the Capitals tried to get it out, but Hartnell keeps it in at the blue line. 10 seconds to go in the power play as the puck clears the zone. And Rothenberg able to send it down, and that should just about kill this remaining power play time. Back to 5-on-5. Down into the zone goes Lefebvre. Puck comes to the near side. Here's a lead pass. Kennedy just couldn't connect with her as Beaton tried to connect with the streaking Kennedy. If that had have connected, Kennedy had nothing but open ice between her and the Penguins goaltender Harnum. However, the puck was on end, went a little bit too far, rolls past Kennedy, and it ends up being an icing call against the Capitals. Scramble for that puck off the draw. Vauteur has that puck, tried to go to the line. She does. There's a long shot in through a crowd, and I think Delaney just got a piece of that in the Caps net. Capitals now trailing by a goal here. Grace Kennedy sends it into the corner. Ava Beaton turns on the Jets, but not before Kennedy gets to that puck first as it rolled around the goal. Now the Penguins working it out. Nice move there by Lefebvre to get by one defender. Sarah Bush grabs it at the red line, sends her teammates back in. Asbridge tried to connect with Beaton. Ava Beaton now on the puck, lost it. And the Penguins try to work it up along the boards. Sarah Bush keeps it in at the blue line, chipped it along. And now Lefebvre will grab it for the Penguins. Tried to work it up into the middle. Asbridge is there to intercept, though. Tanea Sparks now on that far side. Puck bounces into the air. Asbridge has it, tried to get a shot away, and got tackled to the ice. And I think the Capitals fans were thinking there might be a penalty call there, perhaps for interference, but no penalty. 1:51 to go in the second, and we'll have a face-off in the Penguin zone to the left of Cicely Harnum. Kennedy in on the draw against Sparks. Sparks controls off the face-off. Capitals now. This is Sarah Bush. Chips it off the boards. Goes all the way in behind the Penguins net and out to the near side. They'll reverse direction. Gellahu will pick it up now. Try to feed it ahead. Pinballs off a couple of players, and it stopped there. Good work by Dowling. Now Mabel Gerard spins along the half wall. Back to Izzy Bush at the point. Went back to Gerard. It chipped off the side of her stick. And now Sparks will gather. Gets it back to the point for Sarah Bush. Bush dishes off there to her sister Izzy. Back to Sarah from the high slot. Takes a shot. And that bounced off a Penguins player. And the Penguins will try to clear. And they do. Grabbing that puck was Kennedy. Kennedy tried to work it forward, fell down. But the Penguins keep staying on that puck, keeping it in the Capital zone right now. Inside the final minute of this second period, Mabel Gerard turning with that puck, the Caps captain. Lifts it down. It'll roll all the way around in behind the Penguins goal out the other side. Greenwood gets it back to her teammate. Penguins will set up here. Just 37 seconds to go. Look at Kennedy aggressively in on the forecheck, pushing Gellahu into the boards. Good work here by the Capitals. Good forechecking, forcing the issue. Capitals, Kennedy again on that puck. Here's Rothenberg now to Izzy Bush. Bush goes down low. That went by Driscoll all the way to the other side. Pinching in is Sarah Bush. Had a big collision over there. Everybody looks fine. Gellahu has the puck. Driscoll trying to force the issue. Just 7 seconds to go. Puck in the corner. It might be pinned there for the remaining couple of seconds here. Referee wants him to move it, but it's not going to move. Not before the period ends anyway. So just one goal in that second period. It was a power play marker scored by the Action Benefits Penguins. Rachel Hartnell got her 12th of the year. So after 2 periods of play, shots on goal, 15-14 favoring the Greenfoot Capitals. But it's the Action Benefits Penguins leading it 1-0 after 2 periods. We'll take that quick break. Zamboni's got work to do, but don't go too far. We'll be back with the third period in about 9 minutes' time. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles, continuing coverage of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. We'll be back. Both teams back out onto the ice and their respective benches, getting ready for this third period of action. Big game tonight between the Action Benefits Penguins and the Greenfoot Capitals. I say big game because we're getting down to the end of the regular season. Right now, coming into tonight's action, the Greenfoot Capitals had a 3-point advantage over the Action Benefits Penguins. Both had played 29 games. After tonight, they will have played 30, and both teams will just have 2 games each left. With that 3-point advantage for the Capitals, they win tonight, they go up by 5 points, they secure home ice versus this same Penguins team in the first round of the playoffs. However, if the Penguins win tonight in regulation, it's back to a 1-point lead for the Greenfoot Capitals with both teams 2 left and home ice advantage up in the air going into the weekend's action. So a big third period here for both of these teams. Capitals trail by 1. The lone goal in this game scored by number 17, Rachel Hartnell, her 12th of the year, scored on the power play. And that's the 1-0 lead, and beaten offside as Asbridge tried to break into the zone. Talking to head coach Kevin Bennett from the Capitals prior to the game, and he said, look, we've been playing some good hockey lately. He said, really, it's about getting ready for the playoffs. He knows first place is on the line. And for his team, he said, I'd like to see us be a little more physical and play with a bit more edge and just continue to get better each game, building toward the playoffs, which are just around the corner. Here's Tanea Sparks now carrying the puck into the zone. Sparks gets taken into the boards there. Good work by Victoria Tran for the Penguins. Comes back to the point. That shot goes diagonally over into the corner, and the Penguins will pick it up, look to move it ahead. Dowling intercepted that. Fleming falls down at the blue line, and a couple of players in digging after that puck just below our broadcast position here at the RBC Center in Dartmouth. Scott Squires and the Maritime Athletic Profiles team along with you tonight. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast wherever you're watching and whatever device you're watching it on. Sparks works it to Girard into the slot. Fleming took a shot there. I think she was trying to do a slap pass towards Sparks. Went off her stick. She chases after, gets it to the captain, Girard. Back to Sparks. Good pressure here in the offensive zone from the Capitals, but nothing toward the goal right now. There's a puck put right into the slot, went underneath Tran. There's a chance. Girard tried to backhand it toward the goal, and it's forced off into the corner. And finally, the Penguins able to clear the zone, relieve a little pressure. That line was tired. They get some fresh legs out there. Meanwhile, the shifty Harland, Lucy Harland, takes it into the zone. Puck comes free. Jumping on it quickly there is Lefebvre. Lefebvre tries to backhand it up, couldn't get it past Kennedy. Jumping on the puck now, Grace Kennedy. Lost it, and the Penguins will work it up toward the middle of the ice. It ends up going to Izzy Bush, who turns it right back the other way for the Capitals. Scrambly play right over in front of the Penguins bench. Harland tries to go for Rothenberg. That didn't work. And the puck ends up coming back to Grace Kennedy. A couple of nice moves there by Kennedy into the zone. Look at Grace Kennedy weaving in and whistled a shot low and just wide. Great solo effort by Kennedy. She has the puck again, gets it to Rothenberg. Big shot there, rebound goes right through the blue ice and out the other side. Great pressure by the Capitals coming oh so close. Kennedy and then Rothenberg. They're on it again. Izzy Bush walks into a shot and Harnum blockers it into the corner. Cicely Harnum facing a barrage here, but standing tall for the Penguins. Wraparound chance through the blue ice, out the other side. Now here's Izzy Bush sending it down low. Great pressure here by the Capitals. Trying to find the equalizer. They've turned it up a notch here in the first few minutes of this third period, have the Capitals. Onto the puck now, Asbridge. Cheeky little drop pass to Sarah Bush. Cuts into the middle, shot there with traffic in front. Driscoll had the stick right up in the eyeballs of the goaltender Harnum, but she makes the catch and hangs on. Cicely Harnum keeping that goose egg on the board for the Penguins as they cling to this 1-0 lead. But the Capitals have ratcheted up things here in this third period through the first 3:31. Dixon sent it towards Dowling. That goes by her, and Victoria Tran will pick it up. And the Penguins able to clear it out of the zone. Georgia Stevens trying to get there quickly ahead of Dixon. Now Hartnell, the goal scorer, onto that puck. Grabbed by Tanea Sparks in behind her own net. Works it up for the captain, Gerard. Gerard tried to bounce it off the boards and connect with Dowling, but Gellahu read that nicely. And now DeRosier has it for the Capitals. Couldn't get it past Hartnell, but then the Capitals able to grab it and send it forward to Mabel Gerard. Has Sparks in the middle. Feeds it up to Tanea Sparks. Has some open ice. Sparks gets the shot away. And taking it off the shoulder was Harnum behind the Capital zone. Capitals controlling much of the play so far here in this third period. Trying to get that equalizer. They'll get that puck. Try to work it out of the zone. They'll bring it into the middle of the ice now with Lucy Harland. To the red line goes Harlan down the right wing side. Chips it forward. Nedelku gets there first for the Penguins. Now Rothenberg onto the puck for the Capitals. Rothenberg lost it in her skates, and Ellie Eisner will pick it up now. Makes a move there, dishes off to the right. Penguins, quick pass. Went just behind Eisner. And now turning with it, this is Grace Kennedy. Kennedy cuts in. Kennedy gets taken down. Puck is loose, nets off the moorings. And the referee makes the call. It's going to be a trip as Grace Kennedy using that speed to bust in toward the goal. Great work by Kennedy. Nothing the Penguins could do there except haul Kennedy down and draw the penalty. So with 14:53 to go, third period, the Capitals will go to the power play with a chance to get the tying goal. Faceoff will be to the right of Harnum. Kennedy was in on the draw against Sparks, and the Capitals win it. Grace Fleming tried to make a move. It was intercepted. Trying to cut up toward the middle there was Lefebvre. She couldn't get free. Kind of got pitchforked. And the Capitals will bring it back with Fleming. Grace Fleming rushing that puck all the way now in behind the goal. Fleming going for a skate. Does a 360 all the way around the net, back up high. Still has it from the right wing. Tried to feed it across to a waiting Rothenberg, but Rothenberg got twisted up there with the defender. High slot, Sarah Bush. You know what she likes to do from there. She'll walk in, take a shot, deflection, rebound, they score! Mabel Gerard right in front. Got the deflection of the Sarah Bush shot. The save was made on the first attempt, but Mabel Gerard, the captain, makes no mistake on the rebound. And Mabel Gerard has her 15th of the season, and the Capitals equalize on the power play. So we are back to square one with 14:12 to go. Mabel Gerard has tied it, and again you could see it like a book. Now Beaton in, 2-on-1 developing here. Beaton tried to feed it into the slot, and that was broken up neatly there by the Penguins. Here comes Hartnell. Hartnell has the lone goal for the Penguins. Down in behind the net, Rachel Hartnell being washed there by Sarah Bush. Bush gets the assist on that tying goal for the Capitals. Again, signature Sarah Bush point shot. Away they come toward the red line. Beaton has it now. Rare from Sarah Bush and Grace Fleming, and we're tied 1-1. Here's Fleming with the puck now. Slides it across. Fleming has the puck. We're back to 5-on-5. So we're even strength here with 13:03 to go in the third period. Capitals on the puck. The captain Gerard working with it. Slides it back. Kept in there neatly though. Ryan Johnson sends it back down low for Gerard. Gerard gets spun around. Gerard jumps on that puck again. Mabel Gerard, the captain, as the two captains come together, Megan Gellahu and Mabel Gerard, two players that have known each other for a long time and have played against one another or with one another for many years. The two captains doing battle here. Gerard from the slot, turning and sending it just wide as Gerard bidding for her second of the game. Fleming now with the puck. Turns away from the forecheck. Fleming slides it across to Ryan Johnson. We're 5-on-5, but it's like the Capitals are on a power play here as they are just putting all kinds of pressure on. Puck comes to the red line, grabbed by Ryan Johnson. Johnson backhands it up along for Dowling. Dowling, little touch pass for Gerard. Mabel Gerard doing some nice work there, slides it into the middle for the on-rushing Kennedy. Kennedy had her pocket picked, and the Penguins will bring it right back the other way. Good defensive play by Perrin, but it's the Caps, again, working with that puck, skating out with it. Kennedy gets rubbed out along the boards as Fiona Day took Kennedy down. Kennedy slow to get up there, and she finally now is back to her skates but hunched over, and it looks like Grace Kennedy gonna head straight to the Capitals bench. We'll keep an eye on that situation. Meanwhile, here's Fiona Day with a quick shot, and making the save there was Lauren Delaney. Capitals on the puck again. Up into neutral ice it goes, sent right back in by Christina Perrin. Good move there by Dixon. Now jumping on the puck is the speedy Driscoll. Driscoll lost the puck and got tangled up there with Georgia Stevens. I don't think that was any intent at all by Driscoll. That was just kind of two players running into one another. The optics weren't good, and the referee put the arm up right away and calls number 16, Ella Driscoll, for the trip. So 11:07 left to go in the third period. Driscoll to the box, Penguins to the power play. Georgia Stevens in on the draw against Beaton, and off the face-off, the puck rolls right into Delaney, and she covers up, and we'll have another face-off, I should say. Face-off to the right of Delaney, and looks like Beaton's going to get tossed out of the dot. We'll reset, do it again. Capitals off that face-off. Puck was loose for a second, grabbed there by Sarah Bush. And that puck flipped high into the air. That's going to go all the way down the ice. Ava Beaton onto that puck first. They've got to break up that line. The Beaton-Asbridge-Driscoll line has to be broken up, obviously, because Driscoll's in the box, and the Capitals are killing a penalty. A minute and a half to go in the power play for the Penguins. Sarah Bush onto that puck, bangs it off the glass, and Gallahue will pick it up in behind her own goal. Megan Gallahue gets taken down there in behind her own net. 1:15 to go in the power play for the Penguins. They're trying to get something going here. This is Almond. Penguins trying to regroup and get something set up. Here's Stevens coming into the backhand, scores! Georgia Stevens on the power play. And the Penguins have taken the lead back as Stevens counts her 14th of the season. And just like that, the Penguins take advantage of the power play, and they jump right back into the lead. It's 2-1. Well, it was a tough call with Driscoll kind of colliding with the Penguins player, and the optics of it, it looked like a trip, and that was the call. Driscoll to the box, and hey, you got to take advantage of the power plays you're given, and the Penguins do just that. And now, once again, the Caps find themselves trailing by a goal. Sparks steamrolls over top of Kennedy. And I think some of the Penguins fans wanted a penalty call. Referee has the earplugs in and play carries on. Puck sent right back into the Penguin zone. And you got to give credit to the Penguins for hanging in. The Capitals have been putting a lot of pressure on in this third period. They saw the Caps equalize, but the Penguins back into the lead on that last goal. So Georgia Stevens, with her 14th, has put her team back up by a goal. Here's Fleming. High slot, walks in, winds, fires, blocker saved by Harnham. Puck off to the sidewall. Penguins will take it in behind their own goal, now to the near side. Capitals get to it first, sent back to Fleming. She'll have to backpedal with it now, and the Capitals will have to clear the zone and reset. Here's Dowling. Puck bounces in front of her. She works it up towards Mabel Girard. Girard has the goal for the Capitals in this game, but they trail 2-1. 8:51 to go, third period. Penguins want this win to keep home ice advantage still up for grabs. They win tonight. They just trail by a point in the standings. They lose. They trail by 5, and they cannot get home ice. That puck rolling down towards Rothenberg. She gets to it, sends it into the middle, trying to connect with a cutting Driscoll. Didn't quite connect. Driscoll onto that puck again. Now Lucy Harland sees Driscoll take it away. Capitals looking to get something set up here. Here's Dixon, takes a shot through a crowd. Left pad saved by Hernum. Penguins again grab that puck. Nedelku being watched by Driscoll. Puck to the far side. Allman chopping at it there. And the puck pops free. Now it'll come to the blue line, right over to the near side, just below our broadcast position here. Dixon gets it to Harland. Up towards Rothenberg now. Almost a big collision there as the two 17s almost collided. Rothenberg and Hartnell, but everybody fine. Play carries on. Puck into the Capital zone. Sparks got knocked down. DeRosier grabs the puck, sends it up towards Lucy Harland on the left side. Pass into the middle. Sparks is there. Sparks trying to cut through a couple of defenders, but it's taken away by Victoria Tran. She's got Hartnell with her. Tran backhands it in toward the middle of the ice. Grabbed there by Ava Beaton. Beaton spins around, lowers the shoulder, protecting that puck. Now over the blue line into the zone. Good work here by Beaton. Feeds it into the middle. Here's Sparks with a shot, and nobody in front. And Hernum just grabs it like a line drive shortstop. Holds on, and we'll have a face-off with 7:10 left to play in this third period. 2-1, Penguins leading it. Penguins led 1-0. Caps tied it up here in the third to make it 1-1, and then the go-ahead goal scored just a few minutes ago by Georgia Stevens, her 14th, and now we've got a timeout here. So with just a couple of minutes left in this third period, we'll have a quick timeout. So we'll step aside for a moment. Timeout on the ice. We'll be back in just a couple seconds. Penguins leading the Caps 2-1. Timeout taken care of. Both teams have the messages from the coaches. And we're back underway here with 6:32 to go in this third period. Penguins leading the Capitals 2-1. Delayed offside. Everybody clears the zone. We carry on. Sarah Bush tried to make a move. She got knocked down. Then Ava Beaton tried to cut toward the middle. Now Driscoll gets taken down to the ice, and the puck will go all the way to the other side. Penguins will grab that puck, tried to work it out. Caps get to it, though. This is Driscoll tried to work it ahead, and again, I think that went up and hit somebody on the Penguins bench. So that'll force a stoppage. Now down to 6:06 left to play. Third period action. Mentioned it a couple of times, but because of the importance of this game, mentioned again, both these teams have played 29 games. They've got 3 games left. They'll have 2 games left each after tonight. And currently the Capitals lead the Penguins by 3 points in the standings. So a big 2 points on the line here. Izzy Bush grabs the puck, puts on the brakes, changes direction. Tried to feed it up along for Asbridge. That's broken up, and the Penguins will fire it down into the Capital zone, and that'll be an icing call against the Penguins. So the face-off again will come down into the Penguin zone. Now we start to watch that clock very closely. It'll go too slow for the Penguins, too fast for the Capitals. 5:47 left. Off the face-off, Penguins grab it. And Onto the puck is Julianne Tran. Tran leaves the puck there. Vautour tried to control it. Now it's Lefebvre. Scrambly play. Julianne Tran gets knocked down. And Fleming will bank it off the boards, tries to get to it herself. Good defensive play by Reese Vautour for the Penguins. Now Victoria Tran being watched by Dowling. Dowling in there on the forecheck. Victoria Tran turns, works it up along the boards. Sparks is there, and then Gerard steals it away for the Capitals. Over to the left-hand side. Shot there and a pad save through a crowd as Harnum got the left leg out. Johnson again let that point shot go. She's got the puck again. Here's Fleming. Put a shot through a crowd. Gerard jumps on it. Tries to go wide to the left face-off circle. Back to Ryan Johnson, left point. Now near side Fleming. Fleming into the middle for the captain Gerard. She turns, fires in a crowd. Harnum somehow, some way, with bodies in front of her, grabs the puck through a crowd. Great concentration by the goaltender, Cicely Harnum. Down to 4:49 left as both teams get fresh legs out there. Kennedy in on the draw versus Kennedy. So it's Kennedy versus Kennedy on the face-off here. Grace for the Capitals and Ava for the Penguins, although, well, one Kennedy gets tossed as Grace Kennedy out, Lucy Harland in. Face-off to the left of Harnum. Harlan tries to jump in on that puck off the draw, and it was loose for a moment, and now Hartnell down the left wing. Good rush here by Rachel Hartnell, taking it down deep, feeds it in front. Stevens was there, but the puck cleared back. There's a long shot from the right point, bodies in front. Down goes Kennedy trying to grab that puck. Stevens couldn't keep it in over there. And now the Penguins will backtrack, and grabbing it is Fiona Day. Long lead pass to the right side, past Hartnell. And the puck goes down, and we'll have a penalty call, it looks like here, or is it? No, I think it's just icing call, and both teams making changes here. Down to just 4:17 left here. That's how much time the Capitals have to try to equalize. Clean win off the faceoff by the Caps. This is Ava Beaton. Beaton goes for a skate to the left circle, tries to feed it in front. Off to the side of the goal, sharp angle. Asbridge feeds it, and it goes over to the other side where Beaton has it again. Nifty little drop pass there. Fanning on it was DeRosier. Now Beaton at the left point. Walks in, low shot along the ice. Goes by everybody, and Dixon steps in, pinching in. Dixon turns and scores! The equalizer! What a lovely move there by Claire Dixon. Just grabbing that puck, turning and firing. And goal number 6 on the year for the big defender, Claire Dixon. And the Capitals, with just 3:47 to go, they've tied it up. Huge goal for Claire Dixon and the Capitals. Well, the Caps have been down by a goal twice, and they've equalized twice. So now, can the Penguins answer back? Greenwood tried to feed it in front. Victoria Tran from the right, sharp angle shot, pad save. Good one there, made by Delaney. Driscoll didn't see the puck, and it goes to Gellahu. Gellahu feeds it over to the right side. Couple of nifty little moves made there, but the puck turned aside. DeRosier now looking to get it. Penguins jump on it. They'll try to cut it in front. And again, down goes Delaney, covering up the near side, making the save with some pressure by the Penguins. So the Penguins coming back with a great shift after the Capitals equalized on that goal by Claire Dixon. So Dixon with her 6th. We are tied 2-2. So the Penguins led it 1-0, 2-1. And the Capitals have equalized here. Now down to 3:10 to play. Penguins onto that puck. Hartnell opened up the scoring, feeds it in front. Stevens fanned on the shot from about 8 feet in front. Gellahu facing pressure from Sparks. Sparks grabs it in tight. Sparks, sharp angle, and making the save there was Harnum. Dowling now with that puck. Sarah Bush will take it. Makes a turn there, splits 2 defenders, tried to chip it past Fiona Day, but the Penguins will bring it right back with Kennedy. Kennedy takes a long shot. Easy save there for the goaltender, Lauren Delaney. Penguins trying to keep the puck hemmed into the Capital zone. Caps will send it behind their own net. There's Mabel Girard, the captain. Girard has a goal in this game. She gives the puck off there for Sarah Bush. Down to 2:15 to go in this third period. 2-2 tie. Fiona Day, a little slap pass from the left point. And again, Delaney just tapped it off into the corner. Several players in looking for that puck, and it's Sparks who'll come away with it. Tanea Sparks rolls it low along the boards. Lucy Harland has it now right in front of her own bench. Feeds it up ahead for the on-rushing Sparks. Has Girard with her. Tries to get it to Girard. Girard now has it. Leaves it there. Harland takes a shot as Girard put it on a platter for Lucy Harland. Puck caught up in the netting. Sparks able to move it. Tries to feed it in front. Harland was there, but the Penguins will clear it away with 1:33 to go. Sending it in is Reese Vautour. Penguins will make a change. Now down to 1:25 to go. Do we have overtime in our future? We'll see. 1:18 will tell us. Here's Gallahue walking in from the left. Takes a shot. It was going wide, but Delaney got a toe on it just in case. Now the puck in the corner. Grace Kennedy picks it up. She can motor if she gets open ice. Kennedy right along the boards on the left wing side. Spinning with that puck. Still gets control of it. Tried to move it forward, and the Penguins intercept as we cross inside the final minute of play. Now down to 51 seconds. Gallahue from the red line. She'll backpedal, slides it over to the right. Pass up ahead into the middle there onto the stick of Greenwood. Greenwood tried to feed it over for Almond. Now Gallahue rushing in. Bounces off the boards in behind the net. Johnson trying to get to that puck ahead of Almond, and she does. Knocking it down there is Ava Kennedy. The two Kennedys come together again. Ava goes down. Grace grabs the puck for the Capitals. 22 seconds to go. Grace Kennedy on the rush. Cuts to the middle. Kennedy in around the defender. Kennedy takes the shot and just gets knocked down. Grace Kennedy tried to end it right there. And then the other way, almost getting sprung on a breakaway, was Georgia Stevens. But the puck goes too far. But my goodness, what action here in the late stages. 9.4 to go. How about that end-to-end rush by Grace Kennedy? She did everything except score. So now with 9.4 left to play, another timeout called here. Shots on goal favoring the Capitals now in a big way, and the Capitals came out just fired up in this third period, had chances. They've been able to get a couple of goals, and we are tied 2-2, 30-19 shots on goal, favoring the Capitals. But where it really matters, the tally, 2 for the Caps, 2 for the Pens. So both teams getting ready here for this face-off in the Penguins' end of the ice. Driscoll in on the draw up against Kennedy. They win the draw due to the Capitals. Here's Fleming, just a couple of seconds left. Fleming tried to feed it to Asbridge. Went just behind her. Fleming from the slot as the horn sounds. Got a shot away. And a save made as Harnham got the blocker on that as Fleming, with just seconds left, got that puck in the high slot, let the shot go, and Harnham got the blocker on it just as the horn sounds. So both teams will head to the bench. We'll have 5 minutes of sudden victory overtime. And if we're still tied after the 5, it stays tied. So in terms of the standings, certainly a tie plays much better into the hands of the Penguins. Again, coming into tonight, a 3-point advantage in the standings for the Capitals over the Penguins. Obviously, the Penguins win, they get the 2 points. But if it's a tie, it's a point each, and it stays a 3-point lead for the Capitals. However, both teams have 2 games left. So the only way that the Capitals can secure first place tonight has ended. They can't get 2 points. more than the Penguins. If the Caps win in overtime, it's 2 points for them and a point for the Penguins, which would give the Capitals a 4-point lead, still with 2 games to play. Now, I haven't dug into the standings to see who owns the tiebreaker should they end up with an equal number of points in the standings, so we can figure all that math out this weekend. But again, the Capitals had to win in regulation to secure home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs. They haven't done that. The Penguins have got at least a point out of this one. So the best that the Capitals can do is score in overtime and take a 4-point lead. And again, not knowing what the tiebreak is, that could still leave the Penguins a chance to get home ice advantage. But let's get into this overtime. It's Girard, 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. If we're still tied, it stays a tie. Girard out there with Fleming and Kennedy. It's Harks, blue line now, skates it to the left side, sends it down for Mabel Girard, right in the crease, tried to push it in the back of the goal, and Hurnham kept it out, but Georgia Stevens to the penalty box, so we go from a 3-on-3 to a 4-on-3. So 4:15 to go in the overtime. Power play for the Capitals, 4-on-3. Here's Dixon. Dixon has the equalizer in this one. Dixon's goal is why we're in overtime. Here's Girard from the slot, takes the shot, loose, puck is free, and down goes Hurnham to cover up as the Capitals were looking to force the puck into the goal, but Hurnham curls up, covers the puck, and will have a face-off to the left of the Penguins goaltender. Gelahou off the face-off, whistles it all the way down the ice, and the Capitals will have to chase back. Fiona Day forcing the issue against Sarah Bush. The 2-13s stride for stride down the ice. Now the Capitals into the zone. Here's Sarah Bush walking into the slot, spinning around, doing a full 360 back to the blue line. Dishes off to the right. Dixon, sharp angle shots, and the save made by Hurnham. She bobbled the rebound, but then grabbed it to hang on. 1:21 left in the penalty to Georgia Stevens. 3:37 left in the overtime period. It's a 4-on-3 here on this power play for the Capitals. Off the face-off again. Good work by the Penguins as Gelahou once more time sends it down the ice. Here's Sarah Bush. Bush works away from Lefebvre to the red line. Slides it over to Ava Beaton, who cuts into the middle. Beaton, almost a collision there with Lefebvre. Dixon back up high now for Sarah Bush. She's dangerous from that slot. Bush walks in, and no traffic in front. And again, Hurnham just goes down in that V shape and catches the puck. 54 seconds left in the power play for the Capitals, down to 3:10 left in the overtime. 2-2 your score. Driscoll in on the faceoff. Wins it, gets it back to Fleming. Fleming calmly in toward the high slot, now dishes off. Beaton turns, fires, sent it high and wide. Puck ends up on the stick of Lefebvre, couldn't control it, and now Fleming has it there. Fleming glides into the middle, now backs away just a little bit. Fleming eyeing things, takes the shot, pad save down to grab it again. Hurnham, the best penalty killer on the ice right now for the Penguins, is the goaltender, number 31, Cicely Hurnham. I hope that Alice and Ward are enjoying this over in Isle of Mort, watching their granddaughter Cicely play goal for the Penguins. Off the face-off, the puck will go outside the zone, and Izzy Bush will have to retreat with the rest of her teammates. Now Girard, 22 seconds left in the power play for the Capitals here in overtime. Mabel Girard, the captain of this Caps club, has the puck, walks over, now dishes for Fleming. Fleming turns that puck over, trying to skate away with it was Kennedy, got a little ahead of herself, and then the puck turned over, but it comes right back to Kennedy. Just a couple of seconds left now in the power play, and the Penguins have killed off the penalty in overtime. We're back now to 4-on-4 until there's a whistle. And there may not be a whistle as there's only 2:03 left to play. 4-on-4 here. Girard has the puck. chips it over towards the boards, tries to jump on it herself. Gerard, sharp angle, slides it over. Sparks couldn't get a stick on the puck, and grabbing it is Kennedy. The game almost ended right there, but back come the Penguins. Now down to 1:42 to go in the overtime, 4-on-4. If we get a whistle, it'll go back to a 3-on-3. Into the middle now. This is Victoria Tran. Up for Eisner, over for Tran. Tran tried to make a move. Backhands it ahead. Grabbing it is Grace Kennedy. Kennedy lost an edge there, went down, got right back up. Grace Kennedy slides it over for Izzy Bush. 1:17 to go, third period. Will we get a whistle? Will we go back to 3-on-3, or will this game end tied in 4-on-4? Nedelku back on that puck. Moves it ahead now. Hartnell will corral it for the Penguins. They come out of the zone. Cross ice pass and a nice one for Eisner. Puts on the brakes. Eisner in front trying to chip it toward the goal as Eisner sent it right in front. Almost a beautiful tip there by Nedelku, who was pinching in. Now down to 47 seconds left. Puck up along the boards. Fiona Day gets it over to Nedelku on that right side. Shot from the boards. That goes in behind the net. Now down to 35 seconds left. Jumping on the puck is Rothenberg for the Capitals. Evie Rothenberg trying to turn away from the forecheck of Ullman. Puck in behind. Harnham stops it there. Down to 20 seconds left. Looks like this game may just finish tied with 4 skaters each on the ice. But as I say that, here comes Stevens with a shot, and she hit the outside of the post on the near side. That close to winning it for the Penguins. Now just 6 seconds left. 2-2 of the Greenfoot Capitals. However, Cicely Harnham's great goaltending and 2 goals from the Penguins and 2 from the Capitals see this one end in a 2-2 tie. So the game ends in a 2-2 tie, which means that each team obviously gains a point. So coming into tonight's game, the Capitals led the Penguins in the standings by 3 points with 3 games to play. Now, after tonight, 1-1 tie, 2 games left to play for each of these teams, and it's still a 3-point lead in the standings for the Greenfoot Capitals. So, Capitals nice advantage legs of this Penguins team. They're trailing by 3 points, both teams, 2 games left to play. If the Capitals lose their final 2, the Penguins win their final 2. The Penguins will have home ice, and if the Capitals can get 1 more point out of the Friends, bottom line, the final 2 games of the regular season this weekend for both of these teams have huge, huge implications. We will have Greenfoot Capitals games for you right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles this weekend. I'll be glad to bring you the play-by-play on Saturday and Sunday. Until then, we are going to sign off. Once again, your final score on an electrifying night of hockey in Dartmouth in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. The Greenfoot Capitals and the Action Benefits Penguins end this night in a 2-2 tie. On behalf of our Maritime Athletic Profiles team, I'm Scott Squires. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe, be well. We'll see you again soon. Good night from RBC in Dartmouth.